Good morning, everybody. My name is Ray Downing. I'm part of the customer care team here at Property Panorama, and I'd like to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend today's presentation. I'm going to be covering a lot of information in a short time, so I encourage you, please use the Q&A tab on your web portal if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to allow some time at the end so that we can answer those. If I miss anything, if I go too fast, if you need to review anything, you'll also be receiving a copy of today's webinar as well and a follow-up email. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I want to start by providing some background information about who Property Panorama is, what we offer, and briefly summarize the products and services that we have available. So Property Panorama is a digital marketing solution that was established in 2002. Our mission has always been, since day one, to connect consumers directly to the listing agents. We're currently integrated with more than 260 MLSs and associations, and we have over 1 million unique visitors per week on our website. So that's a little bit about us. Let's talk a little bit more about our product suite. So the first product we're going to talk about today is our Boost digital advertising. Boost places highly visible banner ads out on popular websites such as your Facebooks, your Amazons, your CNN.coms, and it's designed to drive traffic to your listings and your brand. The Boost product has been proven to be extremely effective, providing 3 to 5 times more clicks than other advertising platforms using the same space. The next product we're going to discuss will be our InstaView product, which is our one URL virtual tour solution for all of your listings. This means you can include links for all your various marketing materials that you have on your branded tour. And InstaView is now integrated directly with your MLS. So tours are automatically created and attached approximately 1 hour after the listing goes live, and they remain up to date 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Finally, the newest product available with Property Panorama is our new Agent Profile. Agent Profile is a fully branded agent website designed to display all of your information in one place, from contact information, bios, testimonials, to all of your active listings, everything. So this is going to basically all of these products together provide an excellent digital presence online, and these are great for both buyers and listing agents alike. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into Boost. So as I mentioned before, Boost is our digital advertising product. Boost is a custom designed banner ad. It's custom designed banner ads for both listings and agent campaigns. They're designed to generate traffic by targeting consumers looking to purchase or sell their homes on the web. So unlike our competitors, one of the really great things about Boost is we're not going to force or restrict you to purchase individual zip codes to advertise in. All of our ads display on all devices, so laptops, desktops, tablets, mobile phones, and on websites, like I mentioned earlier, Facebook, CNN.com, Fox, Amazon, all the main websites. But the main thing to remember is Boost provides leads to your listing, and it provides brand recognition for you as an agent. So how does Boost target? We mentioned targeted advertising a lot, but what does that mean? So this means that only the people who are being targeted are going to see these ads. So we target people based on 2 things: their location, be it radius or zip code, and the second is their online behaviors, from the websites they visit, the searches they do, what they're accessing. Basically, we target people who have shown through daily repetitive behavior that they're serious about buying a home in that specific area. So these ads then literally follow that targeted person to whatever website that they visit throughout the day. So they're going to see that ad typically anywhere from 10 to 20 times across all of their devices, whether they're browsing on their phone, their tablet, their PC. And the nice thing to remember is we also advertise on Facebook as well, both in the newsfeed as well as on the marketplace. And as we've mentioned before, when they click on the ads, we will actually direct the consumer directly to your InstaView virtual tour. So they're going to get that right at their fingertips, and it's going to send them right to that website when they click on that ad. So I know we've mentioned this before, but I think it's super important to reiterate. Since your ads are designed to follow your customers, they can typically appear anywhere that consumer frequents online. So really, anywhere your customer browses or navigates, the Boost ads are going to follow them as well. Another great thing about Boost are the default settings. So Boost provides default settings for all campaigns. So this includes an automated ad design that directs consumers, like I mentioned, to the branded virtual tour within a 15-mile radius of the listing. However, the really awesome thing about Boost, every element of the campaign is completely customizable. For example, we have campaigns that like to target out of state. Some agents like to direct instead of going to the virtual tour. They like it to redirect to their own website when the ad is clicked on. And that's the most important thing is you have complete control at your fingertips. So and another great thing, and we'll talk about the benefits of InstaView later, but while you have your Boost campaign, that property is also going to receive all the benefits of InstaView. So we'll go into that a little bit more. But again, the most important thing to remember is you don't have to be an expert because everything is automated and done for you. You can fully customize it if you'd like, but it's not necessary. So we've talked a lot about the ads, but let's take a quick look and talk a little bit about how these ads will appear. So we use what is known in the industry as premium placement. So what that means is we're never going to place an ad at the bottom of a web page. Rather, it's going to be at the top of a headline or within the natural scroll of an article being viewed on a mobile device. So this means your ad campaigns are going to be more effective and they're going to be more efficient in catching your consumer's eye. Not to mention, because consumers are on sites that they're typically visiting and more comfortable with, studies have shown they're also more likely to engage these advertisements. So this is a great opportunity, again, to really reach your consumers and target who you're marketing to. So let's talk just really quickly about expectations. A lot of products will promise you or guarantee you leads. Truth of the matter is no one can guarantee you leads. If we could, I think we'd be in a different business. But what we can offer is unmatched visibility. That means impressions, more clicks, 3 to 5 times more traffic, and the daily analytics that you need to be able to track what's actually going on with your listing. Now, when selecting or when you're ordering Boost, you're going to automatically be directed to the launch page where a customized ad is going to be created for you. Here you can select the desired duration of your campaign. And you can also select, and this is one of my favorite features here, and I just want to point this out. If you decide to automatically renew your campaign, you're going to receive a 10% discount when that auto renew activates. So just keep that in mind as you potentially order your ads. Now, after that, after you've set up your ad, you're ready to launch your campaign to the various online websites. On the right-hand side of the page, you can also review or edit your ads. You can choose or change the landing page. So if you want it to go to the branded tour, or if you want to go to a personal website, or you can even adjust default targeting. So if you want to change the zip codes that you're looking at, there's a specific city of interest that you'd really like to focus on. This gives you that opportunity. So we spent a little bit of time talking about Boost. Now I want to move on to our next product, which is our InstaView virtual tour solution. So as a member of the MLS, you already receive a free light version of our InstaView virtual tour. Now this light version is going to include a limited number of images. Typically, it's going to be the first 5 images that are loaded into the MLS. But by upgrading your subscription, you can also include the advanced features of InstaView. Now this is going to mean an unbranded and branded virtual tour with all photos included in the listing. So you're not going to be limited to just the first 5. You're going to get a branded MP4 listing video, and it's designed to use on sites like YouTube or Vimeo, or even download. Sometimes some agents like to present this to sellers and buyers as a keepsake. You'll have access to create virtual and PDF flyers and postcards. You'll have social media syndication. Now this one is amazing. InstaView is going to allow you to automatically share your branded products directly to your Facebook business page, your Twitter feed, LinkedIn, and we're adding new products all the time. We're adding new integrations as far as social media goes. TurboText, which sends listings and contact information to consumers via text when a unique code is texted to a phone number that we've provided you. The system also sends email notifications to your inbox anytime consumer information is entered into our products. So as we mentioned leads earlier, this is how that works. Every one of these virtual tours is going to have the ability to capture the leads. And all the views and sources where your tours are being viewed are also tracked and provided to you in our advanced statistics. And finally, last but not least, you'll have the ability to add custom music and voiceovers on your branded virtual tours. So let's take a little bit deeper dive into InstaView real quick. So as I mentioned, you're going to receive, with the upgraded subscription, you are going to receive an unbranded and a branded tour. So this is a quick look at the unbranded tour. And this is going to be our branded tour. You're going to notice they look very similar. There's not a whole lot of difference, but we do the biggest thing to remember is with the branded tour, you really have a chance to promote yourself. So you're going to have an opportunity to add your profile picture, company logo, phone number, you have the ability to add public websites to the tour as well. So if you have additional media resources that you want to look at, you can do that as well. You're also going to be equipped with a contact me button, making it easier for potential buyers to reach out to you. Now, the branded version, I mentioned a little bit about the lead capturing elements, but it also includes our follow this listing, which allows consumers to enter their email address and name to stay up to date with all the listing details of the property. This will trigger a notification to be sent to you via email with the information, so that you can then reach out directly to these potential buyers and consumers. Now, the branded tour is also equipped with Google Maps integration, so viewers can look at local amenities that are surrounding the property. And finally, one of my absolute favorites, and I touched on this briefly earlier, is our media links section, or our additional media resources. This is what makes the branded InstaView tour a true one URL solution. So as you can see here, you're able to include additional media content such as video walkthroughs, 3D floor plans. Let me show you what it looks like actually. So this is what the additional media resource is going to appear like on the tour. So as you can see, it'll allow you to include any resources that you have that you want to make available to a potential buyer. It really makes this a true one URL solution. So as I mentioned before, your company logo and profile images are also included on the branded tour and can be added. And that just, again, allows a little bit more customization. And typically, consumers are a little bit more comfortable when they can see that smiling face and they see the company logo, and there's just a little bit more of a branding side. And it also helps you stick in their memory. So as I mentioned before, we also talked a little bit about being able to create marketing materials. So let's not forget about that. So with our software, you're going to have the ability to create our pro flyers, our just listed and just sold postcards. So the way that works is you choose from one of our pre-designed templates, but you still have the ability to control every element. So you can adjust the color theme, the photos you wish to display, listing descriptions of the property, even the features that you want to include. So this is an example of what one of our flyers looks like. And I'm going to quickly just take a quick moment to show you the postcards as well. So again, very sleek design. These are just some of the templates. There's several options to choose from, and they're completely customizable. So a little bit earlier when I was talking about the InstaView features, I mentioned a feature called Turbo Text, and I want to take a second to just spend a little bit more time on it. What Turbo Text is, for those of you that may have seen in the past, text this code to this number for more information. Turbo Text works very similar. By printing and posting our Turbo Text sign writers and codes, potential buyers can text a code directly to a toll-free number and have your virtual tour delivered directly to the palm of their hand. That's pretty awesome. So I just always like to take a little bit of extra time, because obviously the whole key here is we need to get the tours in front of potential consumers so that they can see them. This is another great way to do that. So we spent a little time talking about InstaView and some of the features, but I want to take a quick moment to talk about how to access it. So using the Flex MLS, you already have the ability and you already have an account. So you can access your account beginning immediately. All you would do is simply log into Flex and follow the path listed on the screen. You're going to look for resources, marketing, and then you should finally see property panorama. The great thing about this is, since you're logged in through Flex, there's no usernames or passwords needed. So once you're logged into your account, it's going to take you to your My Tours, or what we call our members area. There's a couple of things I'd like to point out in the members area. You'll notice in the area in the upper left portion of the screen, as I mentioned before, this is where you can actually upload your profile picture and company logo. And these are critical pieces to setting up your profile just to ensure the branded InstaView products display the elements correctly to your consumers. A little further down, we have our our create custom tour feature. That allows you to manually create a tour for a property that you may be co-listing agent on. Just note that these tours do not synchronize with the MLS and they do require manual editing as well. Just below that, where you're able to view just below that, that's where you're going to be able to view those advanced statistics that we talked about earlier for your InstaView tours, as well as any leads that you may have captured from consumers viewing them. The center of the screen will display all the tours available in your account. The blue rectangular boxes are tours that have been created using all the information and photos pulled directly from the MLS, whereas in those green boxes, those are those custom created tours that we referenced above. On the right-hand side of each tour, you're going to see either a green public button or a red private one. You'll be able to see those at the example. The top one will show you the public and the bottom one will show you the private. These boxes will indicate whether a tour can be accessed by the public. The green public button indicates that the InstaView product links are active for consumer viewing. That red private one means that the links have been deactivated and cannot be viewed. Just under the public and private, there's a linking page and a tour manager button. The linking page is where you'll be able to gain access to all the InstaView product links for the virtual tours, flyers, videos, as well as you'll have the ability to add your own media content to those branded tours like we mentioned before. So let's take a quick moment and let's just do a quick dive into the linking page. The top section will provide us with our unbranded and our branded virtual tour links, as well as the ability to share these branded tours with the respected social media platforms that you see here. And as I previously mentioned, I just want to point out that unbranded tour you see there is the tour that's automatically attached in the MLS. The third section of the linking page is our Pro Flyer section. Now, we automatically create a classic flyer for your listings. However, these use the first 3 photos from the listing and the information pulled directly from the MLS, and they cannot be edited. But that's okay, so no worries. If you're the more creative type, you have the ability to create custom flyers. You simply click the Create Flyer Postcard button, and you can start assembling right there. You will use pre-designed templates, and you'll be able to completely customize and adjust those to your needs. Just below the flyers is going to be the additional media resources section. And we've talked about this multiple times. This is the area that will actually allow you to integrate additional materials into the branded tour. All you need to do is copy and paste the URL of the media source, provide it a title, enter a short description, and select an icon that best represents the media. Then just click Submit at the bottom. It'll automatically be applied to the branded tour for your listing. And typically it'll take just a few minutes and it'll begin to appear. And in just a few minutes, I'm also going to show you the end results so you can kind of see what those look like as well. But before we get there, I want to talk really quickly about the tour manager, which again is located on the right-hand side of each listing on the main page in the members area or the My Tours area. The tour manager is divided up into several tabs. The first tab is our photo management section. We'll automatically pull the labels and descriptions directly from the MLS information when applicable. However, you're also able to change the labels by selecting the respective images from the photo list here as well. And then adjusting the verbiage below, you can also change the photo name and, like I said, as well add the description. And these changes will then be saved and applied to the InstaView tour automatically. The next section we're going to look at is going to be our look and feel tab. And the look and feel area gives you the ability to customize the color themes of the products to match your branding. By clicking that change look and feel box, you'll actually see this. Now at the very top, you're going to have the ability to change that theme. We have pre-selected themes that you can actually select from, or you can get a little creative and come up with your own themes by clicking the respective color wheels on the preview sections. Once you've made your changes and you're satisfied with the look, you can set it as a default in the lower left corner before saving your changes. This will automatically apply this theme then to any of your branded tours moving forward. The final section of the tour manager that we're going to look at is our audio section. Now, I mentioned briefly before custom music and voiceovers. So this is where this can be done. Now, you also have the ability to select one of our pre-selected or pre-uploaded music selections, and there's many of them to choose from in all different genres. But if you do have the rights or you have the permission from the artist or band, you can also upload any custom music. And I do say, this is just as a disclaimer, please be sure to gain that permission first, since this music is played publicly on the tours. But you do have the ability, like I said, to upload your own custom music or even do a voiceover file as well. And I think I may have lied to you a little bit. There's one more thing I want to show you here real quick, and that's going to be our settings page, which is located just below your profile image on the left-hand side of the members area. The reason I want to take a moment to talk about this is because I think this is one of the best features that we offer. From here, you can access our syndication settings. This is what we attribute to outperforming other third-party real estate sites in regards to activity and lead capturing. From here, you can choose to syndicate your branded tours to a Facebook business page that you manage, directly to your personal Twitter feed, LinkedIn, and we're constantly adding new and more social media syndication. All you'll need to do is simply click yes on the setting that on the one you wish to syndicate, and then you'll just follow the on-screen prompts, and the branded tours will then automatically be posted on your behalf each time a new listing has been received from the MLS. This brings us to the final section of InstaView, which is our billing or our store section. Now you can access this area by clicking the billing, store, or boost digital advertising buttons located on the left-hand side of the members area. Here you're going to find all of the products and services that we have to offer. You can also upgrade your InstaView account from here, enhance your agent profile website and make any modifications, launch a listing or agent boost campaign, and you can also perform certain billing tasks from here as well, such as viewing your current subscription, past purchase history, and update your billing information. So we've talked about Boost so far, we've talked about InstaView, and now we're going to talk about the last and latest product of the Property Panorama suite, our agent profile. This is an agent website designed to provide a professional digital presence for new agents within an hour of entering the real estate industry. As well, it works as a platform for existing agents to promote themselves and their listings to buyers and sellers as well. So it's compatible with desktop or mobile. So no matter what device your potential audience is using, your agent profile is going to have you covered. It's a fresh, modern, sleek design that not only displays all of your agent and broker information, but any of your active listings and testimonials from your clients as well. And just like all our other Property Panorama products, it's completely automated and customizable to meet your branding needs. So I mentioned on the previous page that the agent profile will display all of your active listings. And this is really what makes us a one-stop shop for all things you. By simply providing this URL to a customer, they're going to not only be able to contact you, read testimonials, read biographies, see what you currently have listed. It really is, like I said, a one-stop shop for all things you. And I mentioned the contact, as them being able to reach out to you. That's the last thing I really want to just kind of show you really quickly. It's a super simple contact form, very convenient for potential clients looking to reach out to you. So again, a one-stop shop for everything that you. So just one last reminder, InstaView and Boost products are automatically created and they're available with your MLS membership for all of your marketing needs. So those are going to be created automatically for you. So I know we've covered a lot of information in a short time period, so I'm sure there's going to be a few elements that I may have missed. So I'd like to encourage everyone to please review the FAQ and tutorial pages at the top of the Property Panorama website, as they're extremely helpful with learning how to get the most out of your InstaView and Boost and agent profile products. Here, you're also going to find everything you need to know, just how the products work, how to create custom tours for co-listings, just anything you could possibly need right at your fingertips. So at this point, I want to take a moment and just thank you all for your time today. If any questions arise down the road, please don't hesitate to contact our support team by emailing support@propertypanorama.com or calling the number displayed on your screen, or finally live chat with a representative during regular business hours from any of our pages online. So I'm going to take a quick moment to go ahead and pull up any questions that we might have. So bear with me here for just a moment while I review those, and I'll be more than happy to answer those. So someone asked us regarding Boost, they noticed there was a place to put a discount code. Where would an agent get that code? So from time to time, we do run promotions, and those promotions can then in turn be entered into those codes. So with Boost, we constantly are doing different and new promotions. So I always highly suggest reach out to us as you're getting close to wanting to run a campaign, and we'll be more than happy to go over anything that's available for you at the time from either be a discount or a promotion standpoint. I had another question. Is there an option to view an entire sample of a tour to get a better feel? Absolutely. And I can make sure that we include that as well when we send out the email, that it will include this recording. Now, I promised you, or maybe we discussed a little bit. So I do have a discount code for all of you. I want to thank you all for attending today. So as a thank you, I want to offer you all 20% off on our Elite Annual Plan. So the code is going to be Maine 20, MAINE 20. And if you enter that code, you'll actually, like I said, you'll be able to get a 20% discount off of your Elite annual subscription. I will also include that code in the email as well. So it looks like that is about all the questions I have at the moment. So in closing, I want to invite you all, please follow our blog by visiting blog.propertypanorama.com, just to stay up to date with all the latest news and surroundings of Property Panorama. And again, I want to thank you all for taking the time for your busy schedules today to join us. And with that, I'm going to wish you all a great day. Thank you so much.